Hey, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Hunter, and this is Bowker Creek.
The Bowker Creek watershed has a rather large boundary that lies within the municipalities of Saanich, Victoria, and Oak Bay. Some notable places within the watershed include the University of Victoria, Cedar Hill Golf Course, Hillside Shopping Mall, and the Royal Jubilee Hospital, just to name a few. The watershed is composed of a gently sloped basin with its headwaters in Cedar Hill Park, Mackenzie Avenue, and UVic. So as you can see from this sign here, the main channel of Bowker Creek flows southeast from the headwater areas through and past the Shelburne Valley, past the Fort Street and Foul Bay Road area, and enters the sea as an estuary at Oak Bay, right beside Glenline Norfolk Junior School. It is also of note that because of heavy industrialization in the area, the stream system is mostly underground. However, in certain areas, it braids and meanders due to obstacles or sediment buildup. The local climate zone of Victoria is CSB, which is Coastal Mediterranean. We analyzed the weather data from the University of Victoria Weather Station. Victoria has warm summers with very low precipitation and a cool fall and winter with heavy precipitation.
The basin has typical gradients between 1% and 4%. Because of this low stream gradient, when the stream was not affected by urbanization years ago, it was meandering. Now, the main channel and tributaries of Bowker Creek have been altered, with 70% of the channel now confined in culverts. This photo is an example of a culvert which lets the water flow under the city. We will be visiting the south end of the Bowker Creek system in Oak Bay. We will be visiting 3 different spots and identify 3 different features that the creek creates.
Alright, we are here at Bowker Creek at Oak Bay High School. Here you can see some eddies, so basically obstacles in the river. We got some rocks and just kind of, shrubs, bushes, some dirt, whatnot, which is splitting the river into a meandering river. Just down here, it's smaller, but you get the point, right? It's gonna help with discharge and stream flow velocity. So, of course, the river's not gonna be flowing as fast since there's more area for it to kind of go and pick up and whatnot. So. And then you can see more examples of this downstream too. But
Right, here we are near the end of the creek system, where the creek system flows into the ocean. And here you can see how the flow of the water has slowly over time undercut and eroded kind of right here, the ground and the soil, and like in an area right here, kind of in this whole area, starts to meander a little bit through the obstacles, and specifically right here and right over there, it kind of creates like a point bar or like a little bit of like a slip-off slope, and also right here. It also kind of undercuts and meanders around those obstacles there, those rocks.
alright, we're here at the end of Bowker Creek, and this would be considered a estuary. So basically, that is when the fresh water of everything that's collected in Bowker Creek meets the salt water here of the ocean in this bay by the Oak Bay Marina just over there and G&S. Since it's high tide right now, the water's actually flowing back in there, where it's probably going to find some middle point, and of course that's where the estuary is going to be, where it meets. When this is low tide, the water would still be rushing down here, and then the estuary would be in this bay here. But yeah, since the current's pushing it back in there.
Bowker Creek is a unique system in that it is largely underground and very well preserved.
Learning about Bowker Creek and other river systems helps us to better understand how these systems evolve over time and affect our ecosystem.